Hey everybody, I got a few things to say, but first I want you to check out this awesome thing I got here. These are peanuts, and I know that you know that, but this is a surface. So just check out what I'm going to do here. Isn't that cool? It's like hands-free. It's amazing. It's cool. It's great. Maybe it's not that great, but I don't have to hold it now. Today's Friday, and I don't normally play Friday Night Magic, but I did today. And the vlog is not really going to be about magic. It's going to be a little more about bad sportsmanship. However, if you are into magic, you'll probably be entertained by this vlog as well, so everyone should continue to watch. Now, I'm not going to say where I played, and I'm not going to say who I played against, because the way the person acted is kind of ridiculous. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to explain the situation leading up to it, and this is going to be for you magic people, and then I'm going to explain what happened, and that way it'll probably make the most sense. So today was a draft, and that means that you buy 3 packs of cards, you take a card, pass it around, and you do that. We've done it on the vlog before, but basically it's completely randomized what you're going to play with. It's not like you build a deck and you bring it there. Now as I'm drafting, I'm not getting very good stuff out of my packs. It's just not common. A few cards in, I decide I'm going to do what's called an infect deck. Now Magic players are going to follow me, but for everyone else, let me give you this little itty-bitty tutorial on how this works. In Magic, what you're ultimately trying to do is use your creatures to destroy your opponent's life points. They have 20, and you want to get it to 0. But there's an alternate way to win. It's called poison. You have creatures that do damage not in the form of damage, which removes their life, but instead poison. And if the other player gets 10 poison counters, they lose the game. So for example, if I have a creature with a power of 5, and they attack another player, their points would go from 20 life points to 15. However, if I had a poison creature that was 5, and I attacked, instead of going from 20 life to 15 life, they'd keep their 20 life, but they'd get 5 poison counters. And at any point, if you ever get to 10, you lose. So that was my strategy. It wasn't a very good strategy, but my creatures really sucked, so what could I do? In my opinion, if you're playing a game, you should be playing it for fun. I mean, yes, there's prizes involved, and yes, it can be a little aggravating if you lose, but doggone, it's a game. You can't get, upset over stuff like that. You just have to do what you can, and if you win, you win. If you lose, you lose. But anyway, I'm getting ahead of myself. In Magic, and in most card games, you play best 2 out of 3, so the first match, he took me out pretty quick. The second match, I got really good draws, and I took him out pretty quick with poison. And then it came down to the third match. I had a card that was a poison creature. They call it infect, so an infect creature. We'd been playing throughout the game, and he had been getting my life down gradually, and I was just about dead. I mean, just about dead, near as a hair. And it was his turn, and he finished his turn, and it was pretty much, I had one turn to make something happen, and it wasn't going to happen because my life was like 4, his life was 20. He had no poison counters. Like, things had just like not went well for me for that game or something, and it just wasn't good. But he had no more resources available to him. For the Magic players, all his mana was tapped and his guys were tapped. All I had was this little 3/1 infect guy. I could do 3 poison. Well, I top decked, meaning that I happened to draw a card that made my little 3 guy much bigger. Much bigger. Basically, I went from being able to do 3 poison to like 11 poison. I attacked him for 11 poison, which is enough to win the game in one blow. And he just kind of stared at what was going on. He didn't look up at me, didn't say a word, he just kind of sat there like this. I think he was in disbelief. And he looked, and he looked. Then he put his cards down, got up from his seat, and walked out the door. Yes, seriously. It was very obvious that he was mad. He was not very happy about that. And, I mean, I won fair and square. But the way he acted, yeah, there really wasn't any reason for that. So as far as where I'm going with this now, I mean, it's not like there's more to the story. I guess it's just, my question for you guys is, do you know someone, or maybe you yourself know that you're a bad sport about stuff? It's just like, that was ridiculous, and I haven't seen bad sportsmanship to that degree in a long time. It was just like pathetic. It was whiny. I had won, so that was that, but like I don't know why people are like that sometimes. It just boggles my mind. It's very stupid. I really have no idea why people do that, or why he did that, but anyway. I feel like this vlog is very Nintendo, because the stationary camera with me moving and stuff, and then I'm posing a question, like, do you guys have the thing? So, why don't you consider this the Nintendo? Because I didn't do a Nintendo this week, because I was really ill on the days that I normally do them, and Nintendo's voice would have been really messed up, so consider this the Nintendo of the week. Do you guys know people that are very bad sports? Because, like, I don't know how you would deal with that. I mean, I don't normally play Friday Night Magic here in Savannah, and there's probably a good reason why. I mean, it's just, there are some good people. I won't say that everyone there's bad. It's just it's just not quite the same as back home. I'll stop there, and that's actually it. Not much happened today. I've been doing some work. So that was like the highlight of my day, and the highlight of my day being a bad thing is not that great. But I figured I would share that with you guys, because I didn't vlog anything yesterday, because nothing happened yesterday. And sometimes I just don't shoot things on days because nothing happens. Oh, and for the record, I'm not in a white undershirt. I know Alex jokes about the vlogs being me sitting in a chair in my white undershirt, but this is actually a white collared shirt. It's not an undershirt, so it makes it okay. Anyway, tune in tomorrow.